What if I told you the best place to play Xbox games is on PS5 Pro? What if I told you we already have confirmed games that will run better on PS5 Pro? All this in the middle of IGN writing an article about why for Xbox it's a win that they don't have a mid-gen refresh. I know what you're thinking right now. We live in very special time in gaming. Let's get into the news. But first, the question of the day. What did you think of my in-depth GTA 6 documentary where I discuss all the recent leaks? And if you've watched it all, let me know if I missed anything. I'd really like to know. Just no story spoilers. So, yes or no, have you seen the GTA 6 documentary? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about the vertical stand for the PS5 Pro. Yes, I completely agree. It should come in the box, especially with that $700 price tag. But can we stop crying about it? Even if that ugly stand did come in the box with the PS5 Pro, I'd probably get a third-party one like this. Or if you really want one that looks like the original PS5 stand, here you go. It's $8. Yes, it's an affiliate link, and yes, I'm legally obliged by the FTC to tell you that I might get a commission from this. Also, this is not sponsored. I've added some extra links in the description if you want to pimp out your PS5, whether it's the Fat, Slim, or Pro model. But honestly, I'm not getting much out of this. I'd much rather you watch 2 more of my YouTube videos because I'd earn more ad revenue that way. But hey, I'll sacrifice that watch time and let you leave my channel to buy one of these stands. Now, can we stop crying about the stand already? Jesus, PC gamers are laughing at us, come on. Sony has set live pre-orders for numerous upcoming items in the realm of PlayStation. It's clear the platform holder is targeting a big PS5 push this holiday season, with new accessory colors and first-party games inbound, and all up for advanced purchase right now. First, there's the Chroma Collection. This is a series of new iridescent color schemes for PS5 accessories. You can get PS5 cover plates and DualSense controllers in attractive Chroma Indigo, Chroma Pearl, and Chroma Teal. The former 2 come out on 7th November, while the latter launches 23rd January. Sony's PSN account requirement for its PC games was thrust into the limelight with the release of Arrowhead's explosive PC and PS5 co-op shooter Helldivers 2 earlier this year. Helldivers 2 suffered a review bomb campaign on Steam after Sony made PSN accounts mandatory for PC gamers. Sony eventually backed down and reversed Helldivers 2's PSN account requirement, but the game remains unavailable to buy in the many countries that lack PSN. And indeed, all Sony's games on PC, even purely single-player ones, now suffer from this problem, which means the recently released God of War Ragnarok and now Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered are unavailable on Steam in over 100 countries. This week, fans noticed the original Horizon Zero Dawn, previously available to buy in all countries where Steam is accessible, was delisted from the Epic Games Store and then from Steam itself. The Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition Steam page remains live, but the game itself is unavailable for purchase. In its place is the option to pre-purchase Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered or buy its sequel, Forbidden West. Again, the original game did not have this requirement on PC. Already negative user reviews are mentioning Sony's actions here. Delisted the original game just to add the remaster with PSN account forced into the game, reads one recent Steam review for the complete edition of Zero Dawn. Now countries unsupported by PSN can't buy this game anymore, whether it's the non-remastered version, which doesn't require PSN, or remastered version, adding fuel to the fire. Eurogamer spotted the price rise in the UK £16 to £35, but the price also rose in the US, jumping from $20 to $40 on the PlayStation Store. Horizon Zero Dawn has been at the previous price point for years as part of the PlayStation Hits collection, and other entries such as God of War and The Last of Us Remastered have remained at the typical $20 price. Sony is way too confident right now. What if I told you the best place to play Xbox games is on PS5 Pro? More than 60 games will be enhanced on Sony's new PlayStation 5 Pro, developers and publishers have revealed. Multiple AAA games have now been added to the PS5 Pro Enhanced list, but the games will leverage the Pro's extra horsepower in different ways. Some games will double down on visuals, others will try to hit 60 FPS with 4K upscaling, and even more will achieve a mix of RT and fidelity. The latest PS5 game to confirm it will be PS5 Pro Enhanced is technically an Xbox game, as it comes from the walls of Activision Blizzard, which is owned by Xbox. In other words, the best place to play an Xbox-owned game, at least on console, will be the PS5 Pro. This mystery game is none other than 2023's Diablo 4 from Blizzard Entertainment. The 91 rated release was one of the biggest releases of last year, even if it didn't live up quite to the expectations of every Diablo fan. fan. How many of the millions and millions of copies that have been sold have been on PS5? We don't know, but every PlayStation fan will be able to enjoy PS5 Pro enhancements for the game when the PS5 Pro releases, assuming they pick up the new $700 console. Right now, we don't have any details on how the game will be enhanced for PS5 Pro. The news comes from Diablo boss Rod Ferguson, who promises to share more details at a later date. Please, can we stop with these Xbox articles? It's becoming painful to read them. I feel like I'm losing brain cells every time. Not a single true exclusive. Not one game that can truly carry the platform. Maybe Fable? Nah, we're not even talking about that. Doom, Black Ops 6, Indiana Jones? They're all coming to PS5. Yet, Xbox shocks the world with a major announcement. And it's just another 8-bit Final Fantasy game coming to Xbox? Exciting. Then Phil Spencer steps on stage. Here comes the big moment, right? Phil, we love Xbox and our players so much that we're remastering StarCraft 1.
I'm also proud to announce that on November 5th, StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 will be available with PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate.
Wait, what? How did we end up here? And then, of course, you get these articles. Shiny new Xbox controller dominates PS5. Wow, I'm so jealous. Or, Xbox features that will crush PS5. And they're talking about home screen customization. It's like we're living in the movie Idiocracy at this point. Some Xbox fans are out here saying, you think Sony's doing well? Their games suck anyway. Helldivers 2 is on PC, and more people play Black Myth Wukong on PC than PS5. Like, come on, seriously? You're so pressed about PS5 that you downplay anything good, pretending Stellar Blade doesn't exist, saying God of War, Ragnarok is woke propaganda, or calling Spider-Man 2 the worst game ever made. Meanwhile, Xbox drops a $600 Xbox Series X2T version, and it's so bad nobody's even talking about it. And isn't this supposed to be an Xbox conversation? Why are we still comparing everything to PlayStation? And believe me, I actually click on these videos. I want Xbox to shock me. I'm waiting for that big moment, but it's like they're stuck in a loop. How can you keep defending a company that keeps scamming you? Honestly, what is wrong with you? How can you ignore the fact that Sony actually put out games this year? Yeah, sure, some were flops, but at least they're making moves. They dropped Helldivers 2 and Stellar Blade, two games that are easily among the best experiences you'll find on any platform. But here's the kicker. Every single week, without fail, there's a new article about how Xbox controllers are somehow superior to DualSense. Like, bro, who cares? Just give Xbox fans some real games. You can downplay it all you want, but the DualSense's haptic feedback is incredible. Now imagine if PS5 released literally 0 games for all of 2024, and the only updates we got were about a new controller design, but this time featuring Deadpool's butt cheeks. Then we'd get an article like, PS5 dominates Xbox because you can customize your home screen. Or imagine a YouTuber telling us, be patient, PlayStation has big plans, just wait. In 3 years, PlayStation is going to crush Xbox. Just picture that. And when someone says, all PlayStation exclusives are trash, you just know that's a ridiculous take. Xbox fans, seriously, stop humiliating yourselves. I'm genuinely asking, when was the last time Xbox even had a Game of the Year contender? Meanwhile, PlayStation keeps delivering those kinds of experiences. I know the comments are coming. PS5 Pro scam, Concord tax, Concord will bankrupt Sony. Let's not even talk about the Xbox One era, with Connect, always online, and all that nonsense. Despite the Xbox 360 having a 1-year head start, even during the worst generation for PlayStation, PS3, Sony still outsold Xbox by the end. And now, Xbox has been dead since Gen 8. They brought in Phil Spencer to make Xbox great again, but all he's done is lie to you. Xbox execs are out here whining about Sony's marketing budget right after spending $69 billion on acquisitions. They shut down studios, fire staff, and hold on to the IPs like nothing happened. You're defending Xbox like you're in an abusive relationship, protecting your abuser, while calling PlayStation fans delusional. The facts are right there in front of you, but you refuse to see them. Look, I'm a fan of PlayStation because of the memories, the incredible games I've played over the years. But if they screw up, I wouldn't hesitate to smash my PS5 to pieces. Not for social media clout, but because that's just how I feel. Xbox fans, please, for the love of gaming, stop.
fortunately, we have a product for people who aren't able to get some form of connectivity. It's called Xbox 360.
Right. So stick with 360. That's your message. If you don't, like it.
If you have zero access.
No, it's funny how people are now saying Nintendo is better than the PS5 and that the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to dominate the PS5 Pro. Man, just stop. Xbox self-destructed and now you're bringing up Nintendo? The Nintendo Switch 2 is confirmed to be a bit weaker than the PS4 Pro. I have zero interest in that. I'd much rather get a Steam Deck 2 and play God of War or Spider-Man Remastered on the go. And when I hear people saying, oh, nobody notices that Nintendo is actually outselling the PS5, I just have to laugh. The Switch Lite is cheaper than the DualSense Edge controller. What are we even talking about? People buy that thing as a Christmas gift, or when they have some disposable income. Play it for a bit and then it collects dust. Let me explain something. Sony crushed Nintendo so badly that Nintendo realized it couldn't even compete in the same market anymore. It's like PlayStation is the Helldiver and the marketing is the Eruptor. And Nintendo, they're the factory. PlayStation shot Nintendo straight into the air vent of the factory, completely obliterating it. Ubisoft has been in the news a lot recently, more so than usual. Following its recent delay of Assassin's Creed Shadows, new details cover the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake, codenamed Obsidian, which was originally targeted for a November 2025 release. However, the aforementioned delay of AC Shadows to February 2025 may impact this timeline. Marc-Alexis Cote, the executive producer, mentioned that the Shadows delay will not just affect the Black Flag remake, but also Ubisoft's broader Assassin's Creed release roadmap, which includes around 10 titles planned for the next 5 years, if the Insider Gaming report is to be believed. Insider Gaming further stated that they received gameplay from the Black Flag remake, showing Edward Kenway, the Welsh-born British privateer turned pirate and the protagonist of AC Black Flag, sailing in an upgraded Anvil engine, further hinting that the game is well into development. Despite the shifts in Ubisoft's schedule, Black Flag remake might still be released earlier than expected, as per reports. The development of both Black Flag remake and other titles like the mobile game Assassin's Creed Jade shows that Ubisoft still wants to commit to its most popular franchise, despite its stock going downhill as Tencent and Guillemot family are said to be considering buying the company. Some of the upcoming Assassin's Creed launch dates may be adjusted in the coming months. Fans can expect further updates on the reshuffled timeline soon, but for now, it remains to be seen if Ubisoft stabilizes